What's up guys and welcome to my channel Flame Over 4. In this issue 92 of Build a DeLorean from Back to the Future, we're going to be doing the rear lights. This is kind of round 2 for me because my first set didn't work, one of the LEDs didn't work, so I have to have a massive shout out to Will Green for sending me his set that he didn't need for absolutely free. So I couldn't have continued without that, so I have to say a massive thank you to him. If I went through Eaglemoss, I would probably be waiting about a month for this to be able to continue, but he sent it out. He done it. He done it straight away, and I can only thank him for that. Right, so let's get on with the build. The first thing you need to do is take out your LED boards. You want to make sure that they work. So we're just going to do a demonstration here. You want to check that these work because you don't want to start fitting them into the bumper because they are a bit of a nightmare to take apart again. And especially if you put that bumper in there, you won't be able to do that. So what we're going to do is just test them. So what you want to have is 2 yellow lights on either side. You then want to have the middle light, which are 2 red ones, and then there's 2 lights on the inners, which are little sort of lighter white ones. And then when you press down on your brake pedal, you want to make sure that all 6 of those lights light up. So you've got 6 one side and 6 the other side. If you're happy with it and you are happy to go ahead and put that into place, just remember when you're installing it into the bumper itself, do make sure that the LEDs do not get snagged and the wires do not get broken as well because they're very flimsy. Right, so in that kit as well, you will need to have 2 adhesive strips, which are the stickers. You will also need to take off this bumper piece that just pushes out from the inside. Do that please before you start to install this, because if you don't do that, you won't be able to screw it onto the back of the car very easily, because obviously that will be in the way. The first thing we need to do is just put that light board into place. They just go in, but be careful of those LEDs because they're kind of a bit difficult to line up sometimes. And if you're pushing on it, be careful with the board because the board will not take much strain. So just be careful of that. Right, so we are going to now need to attach the boards into place. The boards are held in by KM screws, so we will need to put 3 KM screws with the little tabs across there. So I'm just going to show you a little detailed look at it so you can see whereabouts those are held on. Once you have done that and you are happy with it, you will need to stick the 92Bs, which are the little covers, which are the little plastic stickers over the top. That's just to stop anything shorting out. So when that's pushed on, it won't be touching metal to metal and short that out. So that is just a protection thing. So make sure you put those on, guys. Right, so now we are going to have to attach it. The first thing we will need to do is attach the white and black wire, and we will need to attach the green and red wire together. They do have the numbers on, but do make sure you get them around the right way and make sure that they're in position very well, okay? So you just want to make sure of that. Once you're tucking the wires into the back of the car, just be careful not to sort of snag them or catch them on anything, because you don't want to mess up at this stage, because once this is on, you don't want to keep taking this apart. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is put 3 DM screws into the back to hold it into place. Just start them off a little bit. Put them all in. Don't do them up tight one at a time. Just put them all in slowly and then go from there. Okay, guys? Once you've done that, you just need to test the light. So this is where you want to test it, because if you need to take it apart again, you can do. So don't be so keen to put that bumper piece on which says the DeLorean on it. Just make sure you test everything and make sure all the lights are working first. Because if you need to strip it down, this is the key time to do it, and don't get ahead of yourself. So make sure that the brake lights work. There you go. So my brake lights are working. I know a lot of people have had trouble with the brake lights. That's because you need to make sure that when you're adjusting it before you put the shell on, you need to make sure that it's very, very close together before you push the lights down. So if you're happy with it and you want to continue, the last thing to do, guys, in this issue for 92 is to pop that bumper strip on. So you just need to pop that bumper strip on, and then it just completes the rear. It looks so good. I went with the Parsifal number plate. If you're looking to get one of those, hit up Mike Lane. You'll be able to find that in the description below. And there you have it. So the rear is coming together really nicely. There you go. So I'm very happy with this. I don't have any wobble. I did use a ratchet screwdriver to do up the rear, so that might have helped do it up where people have a little bit of a wobble. If you need to, you could possibly go with smaller screws, but they supply these ones for a reason. So just make sure that everything's lined up well before you tighten them up. But in the next issue, guys, we're looking to do the front bumper. So I can't wait to do that, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.